baby, we got a trans one for you this week.
That's right. We are so excited to have comedian Nori Reed back on the show to talk about being a twink again.
Their tour, Wet Hot Brave, this summer, coming to 6 cities. Look it up, bitch.
And honestly, we talk about it all. We're talking about
up. We're talking about down. We're talking about left. We're talking about right.
We're talking about brain rot.
We're talking about 4th of July.
And we're talking about Christian County, Kentucky.
Kentucky's just.
Did you say brain rot?
No, yeah, we said brain rot. Kentucky's just not a place you think people live in.
I know.
Bye now.
Adios.
That was wild.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppyseconds@gmail.com. Now on with the show. I use not you stupid little fuck you, not so fuck you, dirty little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds, Big Dipper and Meatball. Meatball, that's Big Dipper.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Were you up late last night?
I was working late because I'm a singer.
Do you believe it's the song of the summer, or has the Brat Nation?
It's the song of the summer. I think that okay.
We're gonna get into trends.
Well, is this why you're dressed like this? Because you're a brat diva?
Honey, write anything you want on my chest.
Cock whore.
I would wear that shirt.
I know you would. And you would probably wear it to like a nice event too and be like,
And-
what?
And I would be like, I do drag.
I do drag.
You gotta be careful how you do that voice.
What do you mean?
There's a.
I'm working late.
Please?
It is a better song. Well, not a better song, but I think that Sabrina Carpenter's song is like reaching more people than Charlie XCX's Brat is.
Yes,
Because
because
you have to be like a music lover.
we also just have to be ahead of the curve. And
Fag.
why don't you bring on our guest?
She's got a biting wit and dry humor, and she will talk about being trans. Wow. I didn't write that.
Who did?
It's Nori Reed.
Hi, Nori.
Why did you make me say that?
Oh my god, your podcast has changed. It's like shock. It's like shock jock.
Your jaw's been on the ground since you walked in.
Yes, I know. We got. It's all about numbers these days. So you're really trying to get a reaction from the jump.
We just, we like to keep it real, as they say.
Oh yeah. Okay.
How
All
are
right,
you?
I'm good. I'm trans.
Wait.
You know,
What did I say? What did I say?
Is it a trans girl summer?
Oh, that's such good. That's actually
Such a good question.
Wow. Oh my god. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be.
Some girl pissed me off at my party. We're gonna cut this out. She pissed me off at she pissed me off at Fat Slut. Do you love summer? You having a good summer so far?
No. I don't like summer. I actually tweeted today, wake me up when it's fall. So very much I don't like hot weather. I believe hot weather is kind of inherently transphobic. That's kind of why I was thinking maybe it's not trans girls summer.
Sure.
I don't know. I like makeup running, like
Ugh.
sweating. Pride seems to be somewhat canceled this year potentially.
It's nonstop. This will mark our first non-Pride weekend in 2 years? But on the day that this episode comes out.
Well, this Pride had an extra weekend in it.
It sure did.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it had 5 weekends.
Just so many.
I'm just tired of it. And guess what? I'm not proud.
Well,
Let's talk
Fact,
about
I
it.
hate the
Let's
gays.
talk about it. Yeah,
Let's
can we
talk-
talk
let's get
about
into
it?
it.
Can we talk
Hate 'em.
about it?
why?
Oh no, they're just like loud and they're always doing this. Listening to Charlie XCX.
I had a hard experience with a Clack fan.
Oof.
That was challenging for me to feel proud of my community when this one queen would not stop the clacking for at least 3 hours.
Oh no.
And it was like,
no.
remember when we all hated it and then Beyonce was like,
We'll
fan
put it
me
in my
off, and
song.
we were all like, well, it's cool again, but only during Heated.
Yeah.
And-
Some people overdo it.
And then when I tell you, it was at least 2 to maybe 3 hours of constant on the beat. And I was like, what are you doing? That's terrorism.
Yeah. I associate Beyonce with terrorism.
No,
Just
not
constant. No, not. I'm not
Just
listening.
everywhere.
Did I just disassociate?
It must have.
No, I meant the queen at the event I was at.
I'm sorry that I disassociated and wasn't quite listening. I was thinking about how I'm mad at every single type of like queer person except lesbians right now.
Well,
I'm really into lesbians, but that's it. No one else.
I'm rewatching
no other letter.
the L Word right now.
See?
Original.
Now, is your love of lesbians the reason you cut your hair so short?
Well, yeah,
Because don't they like short hair? I don't know what lesbians are into.
yeah.
Should we start this episode over?
No, I think we have to move through it.
I'm loving
I
it.
think we
I
have to
can't
move.
tell what we're doing.
I'm
I'm
loving
just like
it.
saying things.
Well,
I'm obsessed. This is. I mean, I think it's. Is it my energy off? Probably.
No,
Always.
I think
always. I have
I think
weird
it's
energy.
maybe the food poisoning that's really getting me off.
Ooh, okay, getting you off.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
what do you love about
Listen.
lesbians?
Right now, like dependable. I feel like the lesbians in my life, I can like count on them. Whereas like gay men in my life
Say that.
want me dead. They like want me. I'm like, hey, like this like horrible thing happened, and they're like, stop talking. Kind of a vibe is what I'm feeling from gay guys.
They're like, you deserved it.
Yeah, they're like brat, and I'm like, I'm so Julia, and I'm like, I was sexually assaulted. No, I wasn't. I'm just kidding. But I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I tell them something traumatic happened, and they're just like,
Right.
it's like, God, I
Slay.
love brat. And I'm just like, me too, but I'm in the hospital. I don't know.
I feel like I identify with the sentiment behind that story.
But a lesbian wouldn't do that. A
No.
lesbian would be like, what hospital? I'm already there. I have like food, like,
I have a photocopy of your insurance card just in case
Yeah.
you didn't have it.
and a non-binary person would be like, this is too much. But they would do what the gay guy does, but in a much more like poetic. There'd be a lot of words to it.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
they
Right?
would
Yes.
convince you that somehow it was about their self-care, that they couldn't be there for you.
Yeah, like I'd be open on the operating table, being like, you know what, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
I
That's
want
kind
to
of-
talk
Let's say
about.
something else really offensive.
Yeah,
right?
you could do it.
Well, and then they would be like,
That crossed the line. How dare you?
I am laughing. I'm
my
laughing
God,
because
what?
that's me. Like literally, you literally just got me so hard. Like,
okay, well, now that we're,
So,
let's
now
move
that we're-
on.
okay.
Let's like, okay, we're in
You
now.
said
yeah,
before we started, you said, "Oh, I look cute fat today, not fat fat."
yeah. I feel like I
I
look you fat.
love that phenomenon because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really know what it is.
Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm
Yes,
talking about.
where you're like, wow, this shirt can barely fit on me, and I look great.
Me, right?
Mhm.
And then another day, you're like, why is the shirt so baggy? I look like an ogre in it.
Absolutely. Also, I feel like skin. Like I feel like cute fat. There's like a glow
Mhm.
to the
Yes.
fatness, like a glistening pig. Like like
Yes.
it's about to be like a succulent pig.
It's like when someone is like, you're so sexy, love your body shape, versus how much do
How
you
much do you weigh?
weigh? I
Let me
want you to
grab your belly.
suffocate me.
Lay on top of me.
Yes.
Crush me.
Crush me, big
I
guy.
don't like the big guy.
Crush me, big
Oh.
fella.
Is that what people? That's what people say to you on
People
Grindr?
will say
Yes.
that sometimes.
I
Wow.
just had a guy
Mm.
message me this morning on Sniffies, and he wrote, "Hey," and I wrote, "Hey," and he wrote, "I'm into chubs,"
Oh.
and I wrote, "Cool!" exclamation point, and he was like, "Do you host?" I wanted to see where it was gonna go.
Well, where did it go? You sucked him off this morning?
No, then I had to leave the house and I had to work.
They always do that where they're like, hey, I'm into this. have me over.
Right.
It's just so
Yes.
annoying. It's
And
like, no, you host, bitch.
When they're like a different body type, they
Yeah.
also think they're doing you a favor.
a favor.
Ugh.
It's like you have they're like, have a charcuterie board. Okay, I would like a LaCroix, and I'll
Mhm.
come over.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, like I don't want to. I don't have to host you
Yeah.
just because like you want to fuck like a fat person,
And
Yeah.
you're like, I'm
right?
the golden goose here.
Yeah.
I'm
You
cute
should
fat.
meet my demands.
Yes. You should have the charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board.
Yeah, you should make it
Charcuterie.
welcoming for me. I'm the one that's
Right?
going to be doing the crushing.
I'm here to smoosh.
Like
Smoosh your face.
if you look at like a traditional like Hawaiian kind of like traditional meal, like the way that when they bring the pig in,
Mhm.
that's the part. That's the celebration.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like there's gonna be food. There's gonna be like drinks and
Yeah,
like,
wait, hold on. That pig's
dancing.
getting carried and I have to walk?
Yeah,
Babe,
exactly.
you
We're
gotta
the
go
pig.
pick me
Where's-
up.
We're the pig.
Where's my chariot?
Yes, Uber this pig to your house and
Thank
have a
you.
procession
Yeah.
and have multiple people waiting.
Piggy went nom nom.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I was like, no. Like, cool, you're
That's
into
good.
chubs. And he had a nice dick though.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
you're going to go home soon, so maybe he's still looking.
But the problem
The
is
problem is on those apps, everyone's always looking, and then when it's time to seal the deal, no one ever does.
I know.
and
It's
like
impossible.
I'm
Are you
sh-
on the dating apps?
I am, and I hate it. I hate every second of it. You're making me think though of I used to hook up with this guy that looked like Jeremy Allen White. Is that his name from The Bear?
Uh-huh, yes.
Uh-huh.
He looked
Rat
exa-
sexy.
He looked exactly like ripped, like so fit, but like thin, like lean, strong.
Love that.
And he would like toss me around like a pizza pie. My fat ass, like he would be tossing my fat ass, like
he'd need the dough first.
kneading
and then
it,
throw you
like
up in there.
top this way, that way, calzone, like it was great.
Stuff you with the meat, fold you over.
Yes, and he was
That's
like,
how you make a calzone.
I was like 3 times his size, and he was just like tossing me. It was great. I miss that guy.
What happened?
He lives in he was in the Bay Area. Yeah, as they all are. They're all in the Bay. He plays the trumpet
Did you ever try to
in a band.
That's fun. It was a ska band?
It's like a New Orleans kind of a band. Does that make what are those called something? Like a
Zydeco?
Zydeco?
something like that. Yeah, he was
Almost
white.
a Zatarans.
Like
Did he
he was
wear a
like a
fedora?
Zataran band.
Yeah, he was a Zatarain's band. Did he wear a fedora?
He would not when we were, but I could see him in one.
And
100%.
Do we wear vests?
I have seen a picture of him in a vest,
Exactly.
kind of like a Jack Johnson.
Ah.
Did you ever
but
try
they're
to-
pancakes.
Jump from the hookup to like hang out?
No, we know. I knew what the vibe was.
Right.
I knew that he probably had like a girl. I'm sure he had like a cis girlfriend. I'm sure he had like
Mm.
a very normal life, and he was just like down to like throw around a fat tranny from time to time. What?
There's a lot of there's a lot of guys that like secretly want to fuck fat people but won't do it openly, and that's
Oh,
so
yeah.
wild. It's like I'm a prize.
Well, and that's why they send messages like the one I was talking about. That's why they go like, "Look at me, I'm into chubs," and you're like, "And?"
So what? You're not special.
That's right.
I'm at a very strange intersection. I'm catching bullets from like I'm catching bullets not just from chubby chasers, not just from tranny chasers, chuckle fuckers. So I never know when it's real. Ever. I never know when it's real. Because it's always gonna be one thing they're like have a weird thing with.
Right.
We were just talking. Well, we always talk about it, but like, would you fuck a fan?
Yes. Where's the camera? Yes. I would fuck a fan. If you are a fan of my work and you are a sexy person, not even a nice person. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be kind. Well, no,
No,
you don't have to
no.
be kind.
Yeah. So if you're in Brooklyn, Philly, DC, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, if you're or Topeka,
I'll go to Topeka.
she'll go to Topeka
I'll
for
go to
you, babe. If you're in
Topeka.
any of those cities, she's coming to you, and you better be coming for her.
Buy a ticket to the show, and then I'll fuck you.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
right.
If you buy a ticket to the show, I will have sex with you.
You it's like a validation.
Yes,
Like
it's-
show
Show the
receipt
ticket, yes.
of the ticket.
It's in the contract. When you buy a ticket on the website, it says Nori will fuck you. I mean, my lawyer put it in there.
All right, we
We'll
gotta
be
take
right back,
a
and then
break,
we'll talk about your tour.
and we'll be right back. If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy, just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton.
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com. And we're back.
Wait, Nori, do you sing?
I know. I mean, I'm not good at it, but I do.
What is your favorite song to sing?
Right now?
Yeah.
I would say "Good Luck, Babe." Probably.
Sure.
I
Shuffle
can't
up.
really hit the note. There's a lot of notes. I can't really. I never feel so trans that I'm like trying to sing her song because I can't hit those cis notes. Is she cis? What is she?
Yeah.
She's
She's an
something.
ally.
She's an ally.
No, she's
Yeah.
a
She's a drag queen.
She's a drag
she's a
queen.
lesbian.
Yeah, she sings about having sex
I
with women.
saw that. Have you already talked about Plain Jane coming for her?
No.
Plain Jane came from a diva?
Yes, he said. Didn't he say that her drag isn't valid? He said something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Plain, come on
Janet?
the pod. Come on the pod and defend your choices.
We'll have
know.
Chapel and Plain right here, and we'll hash it out.
Yeah, we'll let him talk it out here.
I don't know.
I'm sure Chapel really cares.
that feels like a death drive because I'm like, why would you go after like
The
her
biggest
right
celebrity right
now?
now. Yeah.
Her fans are like rabid
Yeah.
right now.
That is a wild thing to say.
Yeah,
It is interesting because saying like, oh no, she's like an ally who like loves drag, and it's like she's a queer woman
Who employs drag queens to create her
Yeah.
costumes and do her makeup.
but I also
she's
think
been in
like
drag for a while.
Yes.
because
years.
she's like, I don't know,
And when she first
hetero
started-
passing, people like
guess.
make the assumption that she's like in the Gaga camp or the Madonna camp, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, she loves the gays. And it's like, no, she's a queer person. I mean, correct,
Yes.
right?
I won't say her name, but there's a trans woman I know who claims that Gaga stole her like entire act.
Oh, from her friend.
Oh,
who
yeah.
she pushed off the roof of a building.
What? No. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you mean the
What's
trans
that?
woman says that Gaga stole her act from her?
Mhm. The whole cabaret thing. the
What were
cabaret
you
thing.
saying?
There's this
What's
whole thing
that?
that there was like Gaga had a friend who was a musician and like was basically Gaga, and then she like mysteriously died, and then Lady Gaga got famous. And like I forget the girl's name.
Is that like Avril
Oh.
Lavigne has a
Has a body double. I think it's along the
clone?
same lines.
Interesting.
But this woman actually existed and did die. Like there is like facts behind it.
Well, you
this
know
person's
who,
alive. This
and she
tranny's alive.
fell off of a building.
you know who Lady Starlight is?
No.
That's Lady Gaga's like old like DJ partner, and they like look like twins.
Is she dead? Was she pushed off a roof of
Well,
a
let
building?
me look it up.
There's a lot of people trying to claim the whatever. Should I put my hat in there? I think Gaga
stole from me.
from me. Nori lady. If you really stop and look at it, that's kind of weird, right?
Reed,
Reed,
Gaga,
Gaga,
you know.
Reed.
Reed. No, DJ Lady Starlight is still alive.
Oh,
It wasn't her then.
wow.
They're just past collaborators.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna happen to Chapel, like in like a year or something? Someone's gonna be like, I'm the pink pony
I'm
From-
the original
from the
Chapel.
club.
Was there a pink pony at the music video shoot?
No, it was a bunch of gruff motorcycle men.
Mm.
Oh, you're in the music video?
Yeah.
For
Pink Pony Club.
I'm so sorry. I don't. I'm newer to Chapel. I'm not like a huge. I'm
We
not,
filmed
like,
it
crazy.
pre-pandemic. It was so
Ages
Wow,
ago.
that's so cool.
It was like her first single, and then it was apparently that song was the reason her old label dropped her.
You should claim that she stole everything from you.
I should.
You should be.
Well,
that,
she
that
told
girl.
me when that day she was like, "Oh, I saw you open up for Orville, so I wanted you to be in my music video." So that's why I got there. So maybe maybe she's stealing from Orville Peck.
I don't find him hot. Is that bad?
Have you seen him without the mask?
No,
He's hot.
he's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen
Is he
him?
not your type? What's your type? And then we'll talk about your tour,
Oh,
Wet Hot Brave.
Thank you. My Wet Hot Brave tour, summer tour.
So brave.
Very brave of me
To go on a summer tour.
Yes, I'm flying. I'm not even flying first.
Oh,
Very brave.
Nori.
Nori.
I'm doing
you-
comfort.
No, oh.
I know.
But did
They
you know
switched-
that sometimes comforts are still just the regular seats? You're just closer to the front of the plane.
They switched the plane on me literally yesterday. I flew back from New York. We got on. The seats were minuscule, old screens, and they were like, hey, sorry about the switch in aircraft. And I'm sure the Delta One divas were disappointed because they thought they were going to be in those like lay down
Lay-downs.
seats.
you should
Yeah.
get a full refund.
I'm gonna.
What
I
did you
meant to call them
do?
yesterday. I sweat through my shirt for 6 solid hours because they also didn't have enough like air con going.
But
No,
were
you
you
always
next
have
to
to-
someone?
Yes,
Was that
and I was
person
just
pissed?
holding my. Yeah, we
Fatten.
were all like
Because
it was.
that's why I do the upgrades is because I hate the person feeling the person next to me being
Oh, God, it gives
disgusted.
Oh, our
Oh,
knees,
makes me wanna
our
vomit.
knees
So
were
hurt.
touching. Me and this man.
The last one I did was a Delta flight, and I was Comfort Plus, but it was the seats where the armrests were like solid.
yeah,
And I was like, because I need the
you need
space
to.
under
yeah.
my fat thighs. So I was cramped in like this the whole flight. I wanted to kill myself.
Oh my god.
Good
Brave.
luck. Good luck, babe.
Anyway, so
Good luck,
you're being so
babe.
brave
I'm being
taking
very
regular
brave.
flights.
I'm terrified. That story was bone chilling.
Sorry.
But I'm terrified. They better not switch my fucking
aircraft.
Bring a minifan.
Yeah.
The women in front of me had them.
I'm just
But
scared
someone
of
on
the
my
touching.
last flight had the one that sits around your neck and like blows cold air on your neck.
Yeah.
I was like, I should get one of those.
I once had to like sit next to a guy and he was doing the whole like I could like hear him making noises. He smelled bad. And I'm like, you smell bad, sir. You can't be pissed that you're touching my clean smelling good knee.
Yeah.
When you smell like shit.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm
Stop.
large, but you stink.
You stink.
Some people pay good money to throw this pizza dough around.
Exactly. That's how.
Because they buy a ticket and then she fucks you.
I'm the pig.
I'm the pig.
That'll do. Pig.
I was just in a city where I don't know if it's in the water or what, but a lot of people smelled like milky mildew. And it wasn't just like
I know what
one
city
or
you're
two.
talking about.
It was a lot of the people there. And I was like, well, I'm not going to say where it was.
Landlocked. Starts.
But in the airport, they smelled like it. And it was the same smell on all of them. And guess what color all of them were? I'll say if they were white.
Denver.
You only hang out with white people, so.
That's not true. I hung out with Nori the other night.
We
went out to WeHo.
There was 3 people
And I
of color.
blacked out. I didn't even remember how I got home. Nicole had to text me and be like, I drove.
Yeah, she drove the whole time.
I didn't know.
That was fun.
I had a really good time.
I've never experienced. What was the original question?
We were asking you about your tour.
Oh, yeah.
But then we got to airplanes, and now we're talking about WeHo.
Well, I've never experienced. So when I've gone out gay, I've never done like VIP. So that was the first time I've ever like we were in a different section and it was like above, and they're like giving us drinks. I've never experienced that.
So you went to Twerk Tuesdays at
We went
beaches.
to Twerk Tuesdays, and it was super busy, and they normally have like seats out front, but they were all packed. And so I like walked in and I saw Jojo Siwa. We saw Jojo.
Yes.
Jojo Quads.
Jojo Quads. And I went, and I knew that there was like an upstairs section, and I was like, can we go up there? And he was like, well, if you go up there, we have to have like security up there. And I was like, no, you don't. It's just us. I want to go up there. And he was like, okay. And so he let us go like up into the top section so we could like have room and dance, but also feel like a part of the party. And he came up and checked
was
So
us
you
out.
cool.
just looked down on people.
Yes, literally.
But it was fun.
It was so fun, and they looked up like someday that could be me.
And I just kept
It
on
was
thinking, my wig's
amazing.
going to fall off on these people. It was so hot.
It was very hot.
But it was a fun time. We
I
also,
had so much fun.
I always love going to high tops. Either one of them. They're like, it's like the best.
Oh, high
Yeah.
tops or beaches?
Yeah.
It was just us. It was like the 3 of us in high tops, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Had a great
Yeah,
time.
I like that bar.
It's great.
Yeah.
So your tour.
So you're going
Oh.
on tour.
Yeah. I'm going on tour.
Flying coach.
I'm flying coach. 6 cities by coastal.
Yeah, why only the coastal elite?
Because I don't want to die. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Valid
Trans people
point.
exist all over this country.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not one of those trans people that exist in the middle.
You said I just ping pong back.
I
and
like to
forth.
be
Not one of those.
No, actually, I'm obviously kidding, and I've gotten so many messages that were like, "Come to Chicago." So I'm gonna come. So I'm gonna go to Chicago in the fall. But like, yeah, I'm going on tour. Like I'm sure you guys are. The industry is like, there's nothing. The industry is like over.
Oh, as far as like filming.
Yeah,
TV
there's
and
nothing
movies.
happening. So I was like, yeah, let me go perform. I just built this new hour. I'm gonna perform it.
Amazing.
I talk about like stuff that's like more heavy, but like it's super funny. But like it's been really rewarding building an hour because it's like when you do like a bar show, you can't really like dive into like stuff that's more like complex. So
Yeah.
I talk about like surgery. I talk about like just like stuff with my family. I'm from Christian County, Kentucky. That's the name of the, of the town.
Oh,
Christian
no.
And
County.
everyone's Muslim.
And every single last person is Muslim, and it's beautiful. No, everyone is white, and they are Christian.
Oh, no.
And it's crazy. And Bell Hooks is from there, which is so wild.
Whoa.
Bell Hooks, me, and that's it. No other cool people.
No one else cool ever lived there.
Yeah. So I like talk about what it's like growing up there. I have so much like religious trauma. I grew up, Southern Baptist and
Oh, God.
all that stuff. I just wanted to dive into. So it's actually, and I know it sounds so heavy, but it's actually really funny, and there's so much fun just like juicy kind of stuff there. Like religious trauma is hilarious.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
Well, it's something a lot of people can relate to.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
There's so many people who like grew up in the church, and it's so like, I mean, I remember when I was like 7, our youth pastor at the time like told the entire like children's congregation that gay people should be like executed. And we were just like, what? Like, we didn't understand anything that he was saying. Like, it was just so hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, why is he First of all, I'm like, fag. I'm like,
Self-hating fag.
just because you can't get laid in Christian County doesn't mean you need to be executed. Go get your dick sucked. And then he thinks you're going to look a little differently for you.
Yeah, go hang out
Bill.
behind the 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Pastor Bill. I'm like, hello, get your dick sucked. Like, you're like if you're that mad about gay people, get your dick sucked and things are going to look better. That's how I feel.
Well, at least
Well,
feel
I
better.
mean,
Feel better. His wife, so ugly. I'm like, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
which
which way?
Back to
Which
way was she
Which
ugly?
way was she ugly? Was she
Was she,
ugly
like, mannish?
no matter
Like, was it
which
a
way,
man?
or was she ugly in like a binary way, like ugly for a woman? Because you know the kind when it's like
Oh, yeah,
you're
I guess
gay
that's what
because
yeah.
your wife looks more like a man in a binary sense.
It's
a tricky thing to explain.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it without sounding offensive.
Well,
She was a meth survivor.
okay, so she was just ugly.
teeth!
So I'm talking teeth, I'm talking skin, I'm talking this gay guy
Took her in.
When did you escape Christian County?
So I got into college in Ohio because I was like kind of slowly making my way up north. When I was more problematic, I would call it the Underground Gay Railroad. I'm talking like this was like when I was in college, I would say that.
Right.
Okay.
I would not say that now. That's, I think, kind of cringe, and that's cringe.
Underground Fag Road.
Now you're
Now
talking.
we're getting
Now
there.
you're talking.
We're getting there.
But I did need besides all of that, I'm just saying I kind of made my way up to New York, kind of making my way up there because I moved to New York after I graduated, and then there worked at, do you know Callan Lord?
Yes.
Yes, I told people they have HIV. My favorite job I've ever had. I loved it. I loved every second of that job.
Was it because you're like a voyeur for like wild, real experience?
No, the real answer is that it was a privilege and an honor to like be able to support people that way.
Oh,
yeah.
And I loved, I went to school to be a therapist and dropped out. So I have a whole background in counseling, and
because there are some people who like the thought of that would like make them shit themselves.
I loved it. And it truly like it was so special to be able to like be there for people in that time. The only times where it felt almost unbearably hard was when there were sometimes these situations where a much older man would cheat on his partner who was like 20 years old, who just moved to New York and gave him HIV.
Oh, God.
Those were tough because they would come in together and be tested. And so to have to like sit in a room with both of them and go, this is what just happened. Or, well, sorry, I would talk to the person alone first.
Mm-hmm.
And then based on what that person wanted, sometimes it would be the three of us in a room. And that would, because as a counselor, you have to hold your judgment.
Yeah.
You have to be neutral. Like it's truly, it's not about my point of view. And so literally just having to not want to like kill that man who just kind of like out of his own selfishness, like change this person's life. And obviously now being HIV positive, it's like, it's not there's a lot of things one can do to live a very healthy and happy life. So it's like, whatever, it's just more the act of the age difference is what really triggered me. Does that make sense? Like just a much older man.
And also and just like the infidelity
like
of
that,
it.
Yeah, is like so wild.
Because the naivete of the younger person, not really ever even considering that this other person doesn't care about them, or that was really hard. The other part of it too is I worked with a lot of trans people, like trans clients, and that was my first time ever really engaging with trans people. And I was, a gay guy at the time, like a twink, pretty hot. Oh wow, pretty fucking hot. Twink, really thin. If you can somehow imagine that in some way, okay. It's like I was kind of, if I could just kind of,
give it.
like a. My shoulder, they don't even come out anymore.
No, mine don't.
Mine
either.
used to come
the
out.
clavicle?
My clavicle doesn't even come out.
She's hibernating.
So when I was interacting with the trans women, there was such a.
It was great. It's how you learned.
There was such a reverence. I just had such a reverence and such a like adoration, and then it really was really crazy for me because I was like, this isn't sexual. I'm not attracted to them. Why am I having these like intense feelings of like reverence and like these women are like goddesses and like, you know, whatever. And then it wasn't until much later in therapy when it was like, oh,
I be trans.
I be trans. That's what I said to them. Just like that. I went, I be trans. And then they were like, first of all, that black scent was insane. I just want to start with that. That was horrific. Do you want to be a woman or do you want to be black? Pick one.
Pick one.
But
Nori.
that's the clip. That is the clip. That is the clip that you're going to be using, and I know that. And I do know that.
Are you ready to be canceled?
We've got a strong track record in this show.
Of people getting canceled.
All right, let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Wait, already? And we're back. Do you know Wicked?
Nori, tell us about your tour.
I'm just kidding. I just want to apologize for anyone I offended, whether it be anyone who's HIV positive, a person of color, fat, twink, therapist.
No, we
pig.
can offend twinks here.
You're the twink whisperer.
I really am. They love me.
Like, do you mean sexually or do you?
Sexually.
Both.
Wow, I love that.
No, both. Because they
What's
like
the other way?
Beautiful.
like entertainment wise. They like to come see you at Fat Slut and
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, yeah, fat. Like
Yeah,
they
they really
really
do.
enjoy that.
Mm.
And she likes them because she can get more of them in the door than the
Yeah,
fat people.
the small bodies.
'Cause then she
And
can
they're always so cold.
make more money.
You know,
It's the same ticket price, but
Right.
they're.
But
they
they take up less square
space.
footage.
That's what the airlines are doing.
Yep.
You're just like an airline.
I am the airline of
They
the
sell
access.
the upper decker twink seats. Lay down flat.
They like down flat.
2x2.
It's just the
The overhead.
Yeah.
camera, yeah.
Tell us
Tell us
about
your tour, Nori.
Well,
Have you performed in these cities before?
so I got my start in the Bay Area. This is my first time doing like my own show in the Bay Area since I left, which feels really special. I haven't really thought about it or processed it at all. So this is my first time even thinking about it, but it feels special.
What kind of venues are you doing?
Well, the one in SF is different. It's a wine bar that people perform at.
Okay.
So I'm doing 2 shows, one night, 2 shows. And that's like kind of more of an intimate kind of a space.
Wait, what is it called?
Arcana? Have you heard of Arcana? It's in the Mission.
No, but I performed
wine
at a
bar.
wine bar, like in a basement one time.
Oh, here?
No,
Oh.
in San Francisco.
Oh.
I can't remember the name of it. And I had to do my makeup in a closet, but the light was blue, so my makeup came out green because I like couldn't color match because the light was the wrong color.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that
That's
looks
crazy. This is this is is called Arcana. It's wine bar. I'm excited about that. The other venues are more traditional. They're like theaters and stuff like that.
Nice.
Selling tickets right now, I'm telling you, it's hard. A, everyone's broke.
Right.
No one has money
Mhm.
because we're all going through it. And then B, all of the comics aren't working, and so they're all touring. So there's just a saturation of
There's
shows.
so much comedy out there.
So it's just been kind of crazy, if I can be honest. I mean, just like it is a job selling tickets. It's
Yeah.
like the videos, the promoting, the posting, and I love to do it because
I would say
I love my fans.
Your promo videos are very fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My favorite, I told you this already, but is you just in a bathroom being like, my friends are going to tell you why you have to come to this show.
Are you excited for the Wicked movie?
I know I am.
Yeah.
I'm renting out a theater. Do you want to come?
Yeah, I love to come.
Okay.
I actually really want to watch it. Yeah.
I think it'll be good. Well, it's only Act 1, which I think is wild.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
So there's going to be
separating
3?
It's going to be 2.
Oh, 2. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Because I kind of want to see the whole thing.
I would like that as well.
I don't
yes.
want to see half of it.
Well, I famously don't believe that the second half of Wicked is that good anyway.
I can't really
Do you have
remember.
gifts?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
I thought he was gonna pull something
Something
fun
from
out.
Wicked.
It's
I thought it was
just
gonna be
like
from
a bottle
Wicked.
of water.
Like Idina Menzel. What's her name? Idina
He
Menzel.
just pulls out Idina Menzel.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a Barbie or something.
Yeah.
If I have anything fun. What are you obsessed with right now?
What are you doing?
What?
What are you obsessed with right now?
What are you doing?
Living,
Laughing?
loving.
I'm cooking again.
Okay.
I made a delicious Italian bean chicken soup.
That sounds
Kale,
good.
like a kale Tuscan kind of a soup.
Ooh.
I mean,
Especially
yeah.
so nice in the hot summer.
I'm weird about that. I do soups in the summer, and I love ice cream when it's cold.
Really?
I think that's queer vibes. Is that queer vibes? Is that what being queer is?
Yes. Queer vibes is iced
Yeah,
coffee.
anti-establishment.
I'm very
year-round.
antisocial. I love a hot day eating but I made the bone broth, which is like so sick. Like I can't believe I did that.
Okay, tell me how you did that.
Well, the secret is you got to put apple cider vinegar in it because that's what breaks down all the collagen. That's what gets you all the like goodness from it. So you save your rotisserie chicken carcasses.
Uh-huh.
And then you freeze them, and when you're ready, you take them out, pour the filtered water.
How many?
1 or 2, depending on how much you want it to be packed full of that collagen.
I like
And then 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and that's what gets the bones melting in there.
Ugh.
But I will say the reason I even did the bone broth is 'cause I'm in therapy right now, and this is another kind of obsession. Is my therapist? I'm doing all this like inner child work, and she made me adopt like an imaginary family to take care of, to help me take care of myself better. So
That's a cool
It's about
exercise.
parenting
Yeah.
yourself.
yeah. So
your
I have
younger
2
self.
kids, single mom, works too hard.
What are their names?
And so it's like,
Wow, you didn't even name your
They're
kids?
like Nori. I think they're a Nori. I think they're like little Nori and little Nori.
Oh, that makes sense.
I have to make
so-
them bone broth and shit.
so the idea is like,
That's like
take care of
Yeah.
you, make the bed, clean the this,
Because
clean the
sometimes
that.
it's hard for me to take care of myself, whether it's depression or self-esteem or whatever. It's hard for me to like do those things for myself.
Right.
absolutely.
So she's like, "But would you do that to a kid?" And part of me was like, "I'm gonna kill those kids. I'm terrified." we're gonna have a session next week. She's gonna be like, "How are the kids?" And I'm gonna be like, "They're dead." But I'm actually taking care of the kids really well.
That's
They're getting
amazing.
bone broth.
They're getting a delicious kale
The
Italian stew.
Italian stew.
I should start thinking about things like that.
It's
'cause I
been
do
really
not take care of
helpful.
myself.
It's actually really worked, to be honest. I feel like a single mom when I go out, because the thing too is about regulation. Because I struggle with emotional regulation because of childhood trauma, whatever. And so religious trauma, whatever. Bill. Pastor
Fuck you, Bill.
Fuck you, Bill. Get your dick sucked in hell. In hell.
Hell.
Get your dick sucked in hell. So the thing about emotional regulation is like the idea would be that like you have to like hold your child and like when they're like upset, you have to like soothe them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I'm cleaning, it's kind of like baby on one hip while you're cleaning.
Right.
It's crazy. It's like make believe.
Well, I
But
know it's
that's
make believe,
really
but it
cool.
Like
makes
The
sense. And
Sims.
me and my therapist talked about that too, where it's like, would you treat your he was like, would you treat the child version of you like that, like the way that you
Yes.
talk to yourself now? And
Exactly.
it's like, no, I absolutely wouldn't. And he's
Never.
like, then don't do that. But you dropped out of therapy. You said it wasn't working.
No, my therapist, this is why I had to change therapists, is that he was like, you seem pretty good. And
You got broke up with.
what
He broke
I
up with you.
said in my head was, if you can't see the mess that I am, then I'm like
You don't see
bamboozling
me.
you.
Oh.
And you haven't been able to like cut
Crack the
through
code.
my lies and like crack the
That
code.
water.
So we had to
Wow.
move on because he was like,
Wow.
wait, you kind of work for yourself, you make good money, you live alone, you can fuck whoever you want, you don't have any kids to take care of,
He's jealous.
you don't have any debt. He was like, what's going on? You having good? I heard, like I would like tell him some stories, like because she always telling me I have a sex addiction.
Yeah.
So I would like say like, oh, I fucked this person and this person. He was like, amazing, you got to fuck all weekend, and I was like, oh, I think you're just.
He doesn't have that life.
He's straight.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't sound like a therapist. Because like a therapist would understand that,
He was
like
kind
just
of
because
like
you have those
frat
things,
broing a little bit.
like he sounds like someone who doesn't understand the concept of therapy in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, so do you see a man as well?
He flashed
I
his
see a gay
credentials
man.
really quickly, too.
That's the crazy part. The idea of seeing a man.
Oh, you want into the crazy part? Not to interrupt you.
Yeah. Well, tell me.
Oh,
Her therapist knows who I am.
my therapist follows me on Instagram.
That's crazy.
I think so.
I don't think so.
And do you follow,
That's a boundary that I'm okay with.
Do you follow your therapist back?
No.
No.
But
don't
you
even
know
know
what their
that's
IG handle is, don't you?
Yeah.
When I first started doing comedy, my therapist came to a show coincidentally, like on a date.
Oh no.
And he came. He was a trans guy. He came with this hot gay guy, and up until that point, I just assumed that he was straight because he just seemed straight.
Mhm.
And so I brought in therapy. I had a joke about him in the set, like about how he validates me too much. And so we had to talk about it the next session. And he thought we were going to talk about he thought we were talking about the joke and whatever. And I was like, all I want to know are you fucking that hot gay guy? That's what I want to know, because also he looked rich. And I had this story in my head. I had this story in my head that we were both struggling financially, and it made me feel close to him because he looked so poor. But on that date, he looked hella rich. Both of them did.
Well, he's got an advanced degree, mama.
Well,
Yeah,
he
he's
was
gotta have
he
one.
was training, so like I thought that he was still poor, and like he did a therapy thing where he goes, "What I want to talk about is why do you want to talk about it?"
Don't flip
And
it
I
on
went,
me,
"No,
faggot. You know
no,
exactly
faggot."
why.
I said, "Listen here, you fucking trans faggot, you tranny faggot. Listen to me right now. Here, don't talk to me like that. Tell me right now, are you topping that faggot?
And are you
that
rich?
rich fucking faggot, or are you not?" And he would not tell me. He would not. But I think I know what the answer is.
Mine
Boundary.
accidentally saw me perform at a thing and was like later after the session, the end was like, also, you did a good job at the blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, you were there? And he was like, yes. And I was like, you didn't want to come say hi?
Bears in space.
Boundaries.
No. Netflix.
I will say that it's the code of the therapist to always go by what the client is doing.
Yes.
So like,
I know he's not ever going to come to like Fat Slut or anything like
Yeah.
that. But like that was just like a huge event that I think we just both happened to be at.
Yeah, but like if you see your therapist in public, the therapist code is to wait for the client's action to decide what to do. So like if a therapist sees you in the grocery store, they're not going to say anything unless you say something because of confidentiality, because it's like HIPAA and shit.
Yeah.
I learned that in school before I dropped out.
She was like, I learned HIPAA and
oh yeah, because
you have HIV.
Which I want to talk to you guys.
All right, we need to take
we
a
gotta
break.
take a break. That got heavy. And we're
Nori, it's our last segment.
whoa, no,
of
we didn't even
the
get to ask,
show.
are you into brain rot?
Yes, that's all
That's all I do.
That's my life.
How long, if you're having a bad day? Let's say
Show
you're-
show me to me.
Show me to me, Rachel.
Show me to me, Rachel.
Did you see they're getting PR packages?
All because she
We
said
live in hell.
Donald
Just like
Trump is
her
dead.
and her mom are like sitting there like
Show me to
opening
me.
boxes of like cosmetics and
I
shit.
hate it.
And the mom is like, oh, Rachel, I'm so proud of you. Rachel, I'm happy because you're happy. They're sitting
what's the
front row
longest you could
at
sit?
Fashion Week.
The mom's gonna end up killing the daughter, and it's gonna be a Netflix like documentary.
Oh,
and it's going to
for
be
sure.
in the
100%.
name
It'll be like
of the Lord.
And it's gonna be called Show me to me, please, Rachel.
Show me to me,
to please, Lord Jesus, the Netflix documentary.
Movie special written by Ryan Murphy and Tyler Perry.
Yes, and
but what's the longest you think that you've sat and rotted on a TikTok scroll?
Do you want me to be
I want you to be
honest?
completely honest, because I'll tell you mine.
Oh, I struggle with disassociation. So
same!
4 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours.
Same.
It's bad.
Oh, I've done 6 hours straight.
It's
laying
bad.
in bed, just on my side, until my hand hurts, and then I roll over.
Meanwhile, I'm going,
Same.
can you answer that thing? I just need to know this information.
Are
you?
Oh, yeah, I'll get the text and I'll be
Yeah.
like, girl, give me 30 minutes. And another hour and a half goes by.
Yeah, that's my manager. Like he's like, "Where's the thing?" And I'm in bed going, "Show me to me, Rachel." No, it's bad.
I be living that life that, and then you just keep scrolling.
I can't think of any other ones right now. I'm sure that what are the other brain rot like things?
Well, all the Brat stuff.
Yeah,
Brat is big right now.
The candy bowls. Are you?
Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay, I just saw one. Well, okay, if you're
Yeah.
doing the candy bowl, don't have the candies wrapped. Multiple times I'm seeing people put in like, I brought the Jolly Ranchers, and I was like, but then that defeats the purpose because it's supposed to be like you just put your hand in and grab it and then eat it like a trail mix.
I saw a bunch
Yeah.
of old people at a retirement home to
I posted that.
throat
Wait.
lozenges.
I posted it today.
Oh, that was okay. So
Yeah.
when the one pulls up and the chair's like, I'm Catherine.
I'm Catherine. That made me so sad and also funny. It was so funny, but also a little sad. I was like, God, that's my future. I'm gonna be rolling up in that
Hover around.
I brought caramels. Like, and why were they were so like stereotypically.
They didn't want to be there.
No, who made them do that?
Probably the like intern.
Oh, the intern. Yeah, the young girls that are there
For
and they're
the
like, "We give
home?
these-"
Yeah. They probably are like, we got to get our
That's
impressions
sick.
up to sell more units.
That's sick.
Did you see the one of like the office workers doing the fruit?
Yep.
That looked good.
It looked so good because it was there was I forgot what it's called, but there was a name that they kept using for what it was. 'Cause it was a mango with a
It was
certain
like a
spice on it.
Yeah.
I think it was Indian
tropical fruit
potentially.
salad,
It was an
yeah.
Indian. It was
Oh, I
so
haven't
good.
seen that one.
It looked incredible.
Yeah.
Now I want that.
Yeah.
Is this the worst episode that you had?
No.
No, what are you talking
I
about?
feel
I
like
mean,
I've-
we did just start
I've
talking
been
about
kinda
TikTok for no
crazy.
reason,
It's
but
gonna,
no.
You know what, Nori? It's gonna ruin the tour.
I
It's
hope
gonna
it does.
ruin the tour.
Nothing could ruin it because it is already ruined. Because I can't sell any tickets. No, I'm just kidding. I'm selling tickets.
Oh no, we were making the
Tickets aren't selling for anybody. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's
Justin
hard out
Timberlake had
here.
to fake a whole DUI to get out of his tour.
This is gonna ruin the tour.
What tour?
What tour? The world tour.
Did you see the video of the other NSYNC person at the mall?
Yes.
No.
Chris Kirkpatrick is performing
With
with
three
a
randos.
with a broken wrist,
With 3 random men who are not part of NSYNC in any way, shape, or form.
singing and dancing to the NSYNC hits
In malls.
and in malls that are suffering.
What?
Things are not okay.
Things
It's
aren't going well.
Tearing up my
Something's
heart.
going on in the world. Should we all just go back into the pandemic holes that we were in and doom scroll until we die?
I miss when things were like, we're all kind of in this together and we're all at home together. And like,
We were all literally losing our minds.
because for a certain point in history, we were all depressed.
yes,
But then it got back to normal, and then the people who were actually depressed they're like, "Get better, bitch." And it's like
They're like,
no.
we're all fitness influencers now.
Yeah, and I was like, we
all
used to
get up
all-
and do a cold
we
dunk
all
at 5
hated
a.m.
everything.
Remember
together.
Trader Joe's? We're all the line at Trader Joe's, and they're like, you need help. I'm sick of it.
Do you
What
want to
happened?
we made it to our final segment.
Oh,
Fuck talk.
fuck talk? And for this, we're gonna do some
We're gonna do
voicemails. So I'm gonna play some voicemails.
I can't get it out from under my bob.
How do you feel about the election coming up? No, I'm just
Don't.
kidding.
is it happening? I feel like it's not going to happen. Something's going to happen with Russia. I feel like Russia's going to do something. I have a feeling.
Something's gonna
Something's
happen.
gonna happen
with
with
I'm a
Russia.
witch. I'm a little bit of a witch.
Something's gonna happen with Russia and
Yeah.
China.
My
maybe
grandmother
some
was
India.
a fortune teller, and I'm feeling a little Russia. Russia's going to come in, and I think there's going to be something with satellites.
Jesus.
I have a feeling. This like witchy
Well,
feeling.
my
Hey,
my
Fox.
turn it off. My internet keeps going
Turn
out,
it
and I think
off?
there's some. I think it's got to do with Russia.
We're like the Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, we are.
All these conspiracies. Okay.
Hey, Fox. How you doing? Okay, so I was just listening to your episode on like how you movie your pants. So like something happened to me like this a couple days ago. So, and I was wondering if you guys have, have that happen to you too. So I was getting fucked real good by this guy, huge dick, right? And then like I was on my back, and then my legs were on my ears, sorry. So there I start feeling a stream. So like I thought I was coming, but I wasn't. Like I started peeing myself. Like I didn't realize that. So like he was fucking me so good. I guess he was pressing in my bladder, and then I just started peeing on myself. I'm like, oh my god! And then he was like, oh, this is so hot. It's crazy. It's like so. Anyways, so is that gay? Have you guys ever had that happen to you? Goodbye. Bye.
Okay, first,
Do you think that accent was real?
I was gonna ask, and I want you to know that
Me? Don't ask me.
no, it's a game. It's a game that people are playing with us. So it's not like a
Multiple times people have called in with these accents, and we're like, can't tell. And then they'll call back and be like,
be
yes,
like,
I was
that was a
faking.
fake French accent.
Well, it feels a little like, remember the birdcage?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like that actor.
Hank Azaria.
Yeah, it feels a
Oh,
little
It
yeah.
like
also
that.
felt a little Chris Kattan. You can't handle the mango.
It feels like a straight man doing an impression of like a Spanish gay guy.
I think you were faking it. But the peeing thing, it's never happened to me, but I've always had sometimes I have the sensation where I feel like I'm about to pee when I'm bottoming.
Sure.
It wasn't. Am I the only one who was like, "That's hot"?
No,
That's hot.
There's this one porn guy who who pees every time he gets fucked.
He got
And I
fucked
think it's
so
hot.
hard he started pissing. That's like really. If I was the top, I would like be like honored. I'd be like, I'm fucking this guy so good.
Right.
He's pissing himself.
I think it all depends on like where you are. Like if you're on a bed in like a room that has like a nice fluffy carpet, all I'm gonna think about is like,
That's
oh
true.
god, the cleanup.
I don't worry about the cleanup until later.
But like if you're in
And I
a
know the towel.
And I always come.
if you're in the bathroom, if there's a towel down, if the piss isn't going everywhere, yeah, of course that's hot. I have experienced that fisting someone where you fist them and they just start to pee everywhere.
Wow.
But never from fucking. I don't think I fuck hard enough.
Should we talk about the safety practices?
'Cause I do-
I could maybe give some education on
fisting?
just to do some safer sex education right now.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone should be on some prep.
I'm just
Next call.
kidding.
Everyone should
That was a joke. I used to be an HB counselor. I keep referring back to it because it's uncomfortable.
It's dark.
What an intro. Hey, you fucks. Sorry, Dipper. I mean, see me with them hands, but I had to make fun of you. What an intro. Anywho, I'm rambling. I'm in the car. I hope you can hear me. I have a complaint, a rant, a bitch fest, a
Turn it
PSA.
off. Next call.
Oh,
Okay, well, no, we can finish
we can
it.
skip it all the way.
No, I guess let's finish it, but I hate him.
But I just left the adult video store to do some cruising, right? I wanted to get my butthole touched. I wanted to suck some cock. It's normally a great place. Lots of gentleman callers of the silver daddy variety. That's neither here nor there.
Are you asleep?
My hole is a goal. Anywho, what I cannot stand
42
is
seconds.
when somebody tries to make small talk with you. Like, I just nutted inside you. Inside of an adult arcade at a sketchy little store where semi-trucks
Is he
park.
asking a question?
I don't
I don't
know.
care that you skipped the gym to come here. I don't care that you never do this. I don't care that you do this all the time. I don't want to exchange numbers with you. If I am meeting up with you at this type of establishment,
It's like
this
a
is
rant.
a once and done, and I don't want you to talk to me. I want a nut. I maybe want you to nut. I'm mostly a bottom. This time I felt like a top. Happy Pride Month. Faggot. Why are you making conversation
Oh
with
my
me?
god!
I don't get it. I think it's unreasonable. I don't think it's necessary. And just stop it. Just stop. Like, we can cruise. Tap the foot, nod the head, grab the crotch. Do not make small talk with me when I'm trying to stick my dick in your butthole. Please and thank you. Rant over. Meatball, I love you. Goodbye. Ooh.
Meatball?
I actually almost did fall asleep for a second. I could go. I've had 2 Red Bulls and I could fall asleep. Sure. Next call.
No comment whatsoever.
I mean, small talk is like fine. I mean, you just had sex with someone, so like a little something like, "Oh, I've never done that before," isn't the same as him being like, "Hey, that was fun. Let's exchange numbers and we can do this again." But sometimes it's worth exchanging phone numbers if you want to do it again. So it's like, just because you hate it, it's not like it's impeding on your life. You could just be like, "Nah, I'm good," and then leave.
The small talk after, I feel like, is way less of an like a weird thing than the small talk
before
or during. Like,
Yeah.
especially if, you know, the guy fucks you in the ass, comes inside of you, and then he's sort of like, you know, like breathing heavy after the orgasm and says, "Ooh, well, glad I skipped the gym and came here instead." Like, that's not like uncalled for and weird. What
if they're trying to like carry on a full conversation or like ask your name or like what's your job and stuff, then that's a little prying.
And it's also like, it's annoying when you're trying to cruise and people are having that conversation, especially, it's like, read the room. If everyone is talking, sure, you can talk. But if no one is talking, leave it alone.
Girl, leave it alone. So
leave him alone.
I kind of agree or whatever, but you seem like you
go to bookstores?
Seem like you're fun at parties.
Bookstores?
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
You have sex anonymously.
I went to a bathhouse in Berkeley, and I was only there for possibly 1 or 2 minutes, and this really hot Spanish guy sucked me off, and then it was over. And I paid $15, and it was done.
The prices have gone up significantly.
How much are they now?
It's like 28.
You just say 30.
Well, I want to make it clear. You went to the Steamworks in Berkeley, right?
Yeah,
and you were there for 2 minutes. That's what I always want to get my money's worth.
Well,
I always want to be like, yes.
I was like, stop, but it was too late, and I came and I went, thanks a lot. Like, he looked like
thanks a lot, guy.
Is his name Pedro, the hot guy from The Last of Us?
Pedro Pascal.
He looks like Pedro
it
Pascal. It might have been
sexy.
him.
That's hot.
Because he looked a lot like him.
Yeah, and he seems like
it was worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I've paid more for a blowjob.
300? Was it 300? Do you suck your toes? You pay cash?
It was, no, 150.
Was there a tip?
I do tip.
Okay, I just got a massage.
I believe that sex work is real work. Especially
Same.
when you have to have sex with me.
Same.
No, in a good way. I make them work.
Okay. Because you lay there.
I put them to work.
Go, turn it around. Flip it over. I'm not moving.
Dance a little.
Do those dishes.
Get the floorboards.
I just got a massage, and I asked all my usual questions up front. So, will this be mutual touch? Will we both be naked? Like, how, like, is there sensual elements to this massage? These are all the questions that like allow. And oftentimes, if someone is offering these elements, they'll say, "Oh, well, like a no touching therapeutic, just straight up massage is this amount. But if you want these extra bells and whistles, it's this amount." So I asked all these questions, and the guy was like, "We'll just see how it goes. We can take it from there, blah, blah, blah." I show up. I brought the amount of money that he told me to bring. And then in the middle of the massage, he tried to upsell me while I'm like relaxed on the table.
And what did he say?
Well, he started like rubbing on my dick and like getting me hard. And then he started rubbing. He never took off any of his clothes. So I was like, okay, this isn't that.
Yeah.
Because prior to that, he was like, we'll see where it goes. And I was like, oh, so maybe I show up. He's not into me, so he doesn't care. And he's just going to give me a massage. Massage was great. He was super strong. It was great. He did my like legs and my butt and my feet.
Okay, but how did you start upselling?
Oh, well, so he starts rubbing his dick like through his pants on my hand. So I start like, you know, like I like move my hand, I start touching his dick, and he's like rubbing it. And he's like, "You want to touch my dick?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, great. It's just a little bit more."
Oof, no.
And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Oh, well, it'll just go from this price to this price." And I was like, "Oh, well, I only brought the amount of money that we talked about. So I can't." And he was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, yeah, you could have just told me ahead of time. Like, had you told me ahead of time, I would have just come prepared with what you wanted.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you could like Venmo me or you could this.
Oh, girl.
And I was just like,
Venmo, you want a trace? You want a trail of money?
Well, not even that. We're 50 minutes in to the hour-long massage. In the last little moment, you're like, oh, I'm willing to do X, Y, and Z for extra money. I get it. That's your hustle. Good for you. But I literally said to him, I was like, I don't have extra money for this. And like the upsell at the end is so annoying. And I like immediately got soft and I just like let him finish the massage. And then he texted me later.
I had a wonderful time.
And he said, thank you for the tip, because I always bring tip money. And he says, thank you for the tip. I really like touching you. I wish we could have gone further. And I'm like, had you just told me? It was very annoying to me. I don't like that was clearly his MO of how he does that. And I don't like that shit.
No, that's fucked up shit.
One time in Brooklyn when I was a boy, this Asian woman just gave me a hand job during a massage unasked, and I finished, and it was crazy. Then I went home, and I haven't told anyone that
Now you're telling the world.
ever.
Okay, so one time when I lived in the East Village. Wait, sorry. Are you okay?
Okay.
Is this the first time the world's heard that?
Yeah. It was fine. It actually was fine. It was just crazy.
It's just crazy that they
Because
didn't
she
ask.
assumed.
They just assume that that's their job.
Were
She didn't
you?
even ask.
Can
She
I
just did
ask
it.
you? Can I ask you?
It wasn't extra though.
Were you getting
Was it like-
aroused and she was responding to that? Or did
No,
she get you?
She got me aroused.
She was like, here I go.
and also, there was no extra. It was the price that it was advertised as, like a normal
On the
massage.
window.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she maybe thought you were gonna like tip her a little extra or something.
Oh,
But it was-
really?
well,
Oh.
everyone has a different hustle. Maybe she just
Whoops.
loves giving
But
hand
it's
jobs.
okay.
I don't
One
know.
time,
Oh, when I lived in the East Village, a very similar thing happened. But she was pulling on but nothing was happening because I wasn't
because you
attracted to her
gay.
because I'm real gay.
She kind of looked mannish. Mine.
That's fine. Also,
She was
like
very
on the
masculine.
Also, you don't have to be attracted to someone if something is like playing with your dick. It can like get hard just
if
because of the
something
sensation.
is playing with your dick.
Something. It could be any object or person. Anyway, and she tried it. She tried it, and I was like, no. And then I fell asleep.
God, let's end the show.
And then one time I went and got a sensual massage when I was in Florida. And the man kept on trying to put stuff up my butt. And I was like, no, that's not what I want to do. Like, he was like, but it's part of it. And I go, well, then I don't want that part of it.
It's part of
And
it.
he was like, but don't worry, the toys are like all clean. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't want stuff up my butt. And eventually he kept on asking so many times that I just let him stick a toy up my butt. I hated it.
Did you not?
I came once he took it out and gave me a hand job at the end.
Yeah, sometimes they just go like, "Oh, well, you've never had me work your prostate." You're
Yeah,
like,
he was very much like, I'm very good at this. And I was like, I'm going to tell you right now, you could be good or bad. I don't want it up my butt.
It's like a pride thing for him. It's like,
Yeah.
this is what
and
I
it
do.
was for
no,
Pride.
it's
it
July.
Was Florida
Pride is over. Nori, anything you want to say to the people out there who are celebrating 4th of July weekend this weekend?
Oh,
Firecrackers, popsicles, barbecues.
What are you doing for 4th of July?
I don't celebrate this devil country.
Slay.
Neither do I.
No, I'll
It's not
probably
what
have a
we
hot
learned in
dog.
Christian County.
I eat a hot
Right.
dog.
I'll be having a hot dog
Same.
somewhere, and just with friends. But yeah, that's it.
We might see you.
What do you? Oh,
It's a big holiday weekend for a lot of people. So we made it.
I got the meat.
I want a hot dog real bad.
Hot dogs are so good. Do you like your Chicago
No, they're not.
style?
They're gross.
What'd you say?
Chicago style?
I love Chicago style. Absolutely. But I also love ketchup.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like ketchup on a hot dog.
People
I want spicy mustard,
people
Oh, I want
a
misconstrue
pickle,
that. Yeah, pickle.
Onion,
relish.
relish.
I guess that's it.
When you do it Chicago style, they put tomato slices on it.
Ooh, I
On
can
a
get
poppy
into that.
seed bun, right?
Yes.
Poppy seed bun,
But then
yeah.
there's so much on it, like
It is.
it just falls apart.
Yeah.
But that's why oftentimes in the Chicago style, the Vienna beef, it's a little skinnier. So they can stuff it in so that the bun can sort of.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
If you're the kind of masculine woman in Sunset Park that jerked me off, that one time. If you want to come to the show, it's July 13th at the Bell House in Brooklyn. I have a few extra tickets, and I'd love for you to be there. And just come, like, have a good time, and you don't have to jerk me off or anything because actually you couldn't. There's nothing there anymore.
I told you she was going to talk about being trans.
So just wanted to put that out there. I never got your name, so if you just want to come, so I'm sure you listen to this podcast.
Yeah, we have a big listenership.
Yeah, she definitely. They play it probably in the massage parlor.
They also play
Oh, I forgot they did.
in the grocery store.
So keep an eye out for Nori's tour, Wet Hot Brave.
Mm-hmm.
Summer tour this July. Dates are on your Instagram.
Yeah, they're on my Instagram. It starts off in New York on the 13th, and we go to 6 cities, and it's very easy to buy tickets on my profile. So, yes.
Go check that out.
Go check it out.
Support
She's
the
very
com-
funny,
support
and I
comedy.
love her. And you're gonna support comedy.
And
Yeah.
it's
You're
a full
Come on,
hour.
Philly,
Life
DC,
story.
SF,
Yes.
Portland,
Really?
Seattle, and these are new jokes and stories.
They're new, and because of Big Dipper, I will not be talking about being trans at all. So if you were scared about that, don't be scared. I won't talk about it. I won't even get into it. I'm gonna pretend that I'm a twink
again.
That's a good name for a
It
twink.
is.
Twink again.
Twink again.
Wait, mine.
And it's your
Mine.
It's all your stories about like prescription med abuse.
Twink again.
Back when I
Like
was
think again?
thinking Adam.
Twink again.
Twink again.
That sounds-
Twink about it.
That
bitch.
sounds a little bit like almost like an Asian person. Like twink again.
Oh,
I'm Asian. Okay.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email, sloppysecondspod. You can call in with your own
I'm
talk stories
nervous.
to 213-536-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. Goodbye.
Make sure you sign up for Mom Plus Gold. You can get our episodes ad-free, 1 day early, and fully uncensored. Video episodes are behind that paywall. You can sign up at patreon.com/momplus.
Oh, his nips are tight.
Like Wicked.
For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Technical direction by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.